Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. If you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel. And before we get started, I'm not a doctor, don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey, so please do your homework first. And welcome to 2025, and here it is, January 10th already. It's a Friday morning, and I happen to be off from work this week. And so what happened was I finished out my shift yesterday, and now I'm off until midweek next week. So I go in Wednesday and Thursday for 4 hours each day, and that is fine because that's basically all I kind of really want for the while I'm working there. A few hours here and a few hours there. So for those of you who don't know, I got a job this past holiday season in December. It was supposed to be a holiday job for the store season when the stores are really busy. I went to work at Marshall's, and they decided to hire me, and here I am. So I absolutely love the job. It's the first job that I actually look forward to going in every day, and I have fun while I'm working. So what I do while I'm at Marshall's right now is I'm working in the fitting room, and so basically when you come in with 10 pieces of clothing, you have to come out with 10. And then whatever clothing that they don't want, I put in a specific order on the rack. And then when the rack gets full, I call up the girl on the floor or a guy, and they come down and they pick up the clothing and put it away and bring back me the empty rack. And it's a continuing process that I do all day long. And in between all that, if there's something for me to do, she'll bring me out some pocketbooks and stuff like that, and I'll take out the plastic wrap, and I'll put security tags on them and get them ready to go on sale on the main floor, and then somebody will come along and pick those up and do that at another day or another time. And it's been working out pretty good. I get my check on Thursdays, normally on Friday because I got early deposit, direct deposit. It comes in on Thursday, but it's just a little bit of extra spending money for me, and it's been pretty good. And I did work quite a bit of hours in the month of December. I came on late. Had I came in there around November, I would have had a little more. But I started December 5th, and they ended up hiring me in January for the duration of the store. As long as I want to work, and if I don't want to work anymore, I just tell them I'm all done. But for right now, it's the easiest job I ever had. They're a good group of people to work for. She's going to eventually show me how to do the cash register and some other job functions that I hadn't done yet in the store. And every now and then they might call me in for a project, or if somebody is sick or something like that, or if they get buried, I'll come in and help out there. And she knows that she can call me anytime. But where I'm currently living there, I just have to be very, very vigilant and careful with the hours that I work, because I don't want my rent to go up too much, because I am living under what's called low income, and I fall within that category. So I got to be very, very, very careful. And so I'm sure the office will be okay with the hours I'm working. 8 hours next week, and that's a small little paycheck for Donna and me. And basically, it's all spending money anyways. But it's been good. I've been able to get caught up on some of the stuff I was behind on, and continuing with the keeping up with the price of inflation and everything. And so I wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. Sorry I'm late with this video, but I've been very, very sick for the last 2 weeks. Towards the end of December there, about right after Christmas, I became deathly sick. I had a really terrible cold, the flu. I had everything else under the sun, and I tried to do the bingo a couple of nights here this past month, and she sent me home, and I couldn't do it, and I lost my voice, and I had a really terrible time with it, and I was hacking, I couldn't stop coughing. I tried to do the video about a half a dozen times for a video for the new coming year, and I couldn't do it. I go, well, why don't I just wait till I feel better? Like, I've been taking nighttime medicine every night to knock out this cold and whatever it is that was going on. I think I could have had COVID, but I don't know. But I think it was, what happened was too, maybe, but all the hours that I was working, it caught up to me, and dealing with customers all day long, and then not getting enough rest. And that's all it boils down to, is getting enough rest, so you can feel really good throughout the course of your day. So so I'm feeling pretty good. We're in 2025 now, and I was going to do a 90-day keto challenge, but I still got to do some type of a challenge. I think we're going to do a weekly challenge. for keto and low carb. So what I got going on coming up next week, on the week of for next week, we're going to do a keto challenge for a few days, and we're going to stick to strictly keto foods, and try to keep the carbs under 20 net carbs a day. But hopefully you get our body burning back into ketosis. I know some other YouTubers, the beginning of January, they're doing their own challenges and stuff like that. And I got a full freezer full of meat, and I got a little check coming in every week now, so I can keep up with some meats that I want to get. So if I want to make something for keto, I can. And I'm in the process of cleaning out my pantry closet once again, and getting that all reorganized, and get rid of all the old keto foods that I hadn't used in a while, and reload with some different foods that I normally wouldn't have. Now I have xanthan gum. I know most of you that do keto know what xanthan gum is. I don't like xanthan gum. I'm going to do what I like for me. If I need to thicken something with a thickening agent, I'll use a little bit of flour or cornstarch, and I don't have a problem with it. But it may not be keto, but that's fine, because I'm using such a minimal amount. So I wanted to talk about something about keto. So I had some people complain to me about one of my videos that she said, Ron, that's not keto, that because you're using sugar. Well, I'm using Swerve. Swerve is a sugar replacement for sugar because it has 0 carbs in it. So it is keto approved. So I don't have a problem with what so many people do. Now, I started keto in 2020, and I lost well over 140 pounds doing keto. And, I plan on losing some more weight. Now, currently, my body weight is 269, and I want to get back down to the 200 range. And then I'd feel pretty good. I still feel pretty good, but I want to feel better about myself. So the whole goal in 2025 is to continue to get healthy, continue to get this weight off. Now, I have some older clothes in the closet there that I can't fit into because they're one size smaller. So when I make the transition over to a couple of sizes smaller, I'll be able to get into those clothes size. And so I would suggest if you do the keto or weight loss, don't be so judgmental to throw out your clothes there. Just try to hang on to them and put them in a tote or something like that in case you happen to go back up in size. But I wanted to keep. I did keep one of my older pant size and older shirt size that I wore when I was 300 and some odd pounds. But the flood. I had it down at the cellar, and the flood took out all that stuff there. So that memory now has gone by. But I might throw a photograph up about the timeline what my profile was before I started my weight loss back in 2020. I mean, I was so gung-ho in 2020, 21. I was really vigilant, careful, and I bought a daily planner, and I was writing down every day my weight, just so if I had a bad weight gain, and then I knew what did I eat before that day that caused my weight gain and that sort of thing. So I want to go back to doing more of that, and I just got to get myself a daily planner there, something I can feel comfortable with, and jot down my food. And my wife bought me a pretty good book there from the Pioneer Woman there this past year for Christmas. She's got a lot of great recipes. I know a lot of her foods aren't keto or low carb weight loss, but I can convert a lot of her foods over to them. And every once in a while, I'll go out planning. I'll have something, that's non-keto. And again, that was another big reason for my weight spiking that I had. And I had to go off plan a couple of times. And of course, when you go off plan and you start eating bad foods and making bad food choices, everything tastes good to you, and then you fall within bad habits. I still may not create a new YouTube channel name, but I don't know. But it's an awful lot of work to create a new YouTube channel name and do videos. But we're definitely gonna keep going with the channel for it right now. And I decided to go back to Ron's Keto Café because that best describes who I am, and it's easier for me to remember. And so I was just playing around with some different names there, and after a while, and I do got a support group that I rebranded Ron's Keto Cafe, so you're welcome to go over and join me over there and post your videos and stuff like that. And and every now and then I'll do some challenges. It's now that we're in the winter months, I want to get back out there and do some more walking, in between days that I'm not working and stuff like that. But when I'm working, I'm on my feet for the time length that I'm there. So I do get exercise that way, and I feel pretty good about it. You got to have a good sip of coffee, guys. So, I hope this is something that you guys want to continue following Ron and Ron's Keto Cafe, and we'll continue to inspire each other to get healthy this coming year. Donna's fine, Kat's fine, and my daughter did buy me a book there called let me show you, hang on a minute. This was Dinner's Ready, and it's from the Pioneer Woman. Now, I absolutely love her channel, and she's got a nice, on the Food Network. I watch all her videos, by the way. She cooks a lot of great meals, by the way. A lot of it's, they're not like low-carb weight loss or anything, but a lot of them are, and a lot of them I can convert over to low-carb. So we'll just take a couple of them at time to time, and when I'm not making a low-carb meal, I'll just we'll convert it over to low-carb and give you some low-carb options you can have with it. But should be fun. She's a great YouTuber, and she does, her kids help her out doing the videoing, and I don't know, I guess she has a crew that does her own video editing. But I do all this stuff myself, and I enjoy it. I'm no longer involved with the studio or city activity. I'm just being plain old Ron, and I'm just taking whatever God gives me to do for that day, and it's pretty much what I am. And be that said, I'm going to get going, and hope continue to post videos, and and be watching for some more recipes for next week. I think we're going to do we'll do 3 videos for you for next week. One of them I want to do a Salisbury steak type recipe for keto from CJ's Kitchen. Sarah and her husband CJ, she makes a lot of great recipes. And then I'm going to do a couple of chicken recipes from Low Carb Recipes with Jennifer. And this should be really good. But anyways, be that said, have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.